Hey, I'm Latia, and I've just been thinking about how important emotions are and how difficult they can be to experience fully and get in touch with. And a few years ago, I was working in Utah, and it was the absolute worst experience of my life. I hated it. I hated going to work. I felt ostracized and attacked. It was like nothing I did was right. And it was really frustrating because it also felt like specific people were like getting others against me, and it just felt like really awful. And I wanted to die. I would wish that I would get hit by a car. I would wish just bad stuff would happen to myself so that I didn't have to get up and go to the office another day. It was absolutely horrific. And when I was younger, I'd also had, I don't know if there were suicidal thoughts, but just thoughts of why was I created? I should be dead. The world would be better off without me. And it sucked. And when I would get to a really dark place, I knew that I was not, in my opinion, courageous enough to commit suicide. I don't know what happens after we pass away, and I'm not going to make myself discover it any sooner than nature will allow because I'd rather die in my sleep when I'm old. Um, but I've had, I don't know if it's respect, but it's just the courage it takes to end your life or to be in a place where it truly doesn't feel like anything's going to get better. Um, I just, my heart goes out to those people who have committed it and, their families because I wish they hadn't. But I know that I made myself a promise that I would never, ever kill myself, no matter how bad life got, no matter what happened. So for me, definitely one of the few promises I've really kept to myself, and that I know I can count on myself on because I've thought about it. But to be in a place where I was so distraught, so sad, so hurt, that the idea of going to someone's house that I knew, taking their gun, putting it to my head, and shooting and killing myself brought me peace. The idea of it, I calmed down because I was just spiraling. I was so out of control. I was freaking out, and it was all in my mind. But that idea that just, wow, if I really wanted to, I could just end this now and not have to go on. Um, it was scary, and I called people and I reached out for help. They didn't help. They were like, don't feel that way. Don't tell me about this. So that sucked. But to be in a place that's dark and hopeless and feels like you're never gonna have another good day again. I know what it's like to be there, and eventually things get better. Eventually, you forgive yourself, let things go, and things can get better. And I've been realizing like how great my life is and how it feels difficult to go to dark places. And it's not that I haven't been through hard times, that I don't have sadness or grief. It's just that those dark times that I've experienced, parents divorcing, being kind of abused in different ways, being abandoned, just having people use me and treat me like I don't matter at all. I've been there. I've had lows and I've made it through. And for me to be able to choose happiness and choose to be positive and choose to be excited about life and choose to love as though I will never get hurt again is such a great feeling. And, you know, dark days, they come and go. And as long as you have some faith or something to hold the hope in, it can and it will get better. I just wanted to share that, you know, I do have dark times. I'm human. And I know that there's still things that I'm processing, and we all are, you know, we all have darkness within us and things that we rather not confront. And I just want to say that wherever you're at in life, it's the perfect place. And I pray that you have the strength and the courage to trust that things will get better. So, have a wonderful day.